Good morning, friend. Zoro here. Do you have a favorite childhood movie? I'm guessing you probably do. I have several, but one of my favorites is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, starring Dick Van Dyke. It's a magical movie about a flying car, and in fact, it's an Ian Fleming novel. Ian Fleming is the one who wrote all of the James Bond novels. Anyway, I was with Pastor Andrew McCourt the other day, and we were talking about some of our favorite childhood movies, and I found out that was one of his as well, and I was like, oh, awesome. But he reminded me of a scene in the movie. He goes, this was one of the scariest scenes that frightened me in my childhood. And I remembered it too. And so the premise of this film is there's a queen, the Queen of Bulgaria, and she hates children. So she issues a decree that no children are allowed in Bulgaria. So they hire this creepy kidnapper guy, and he goes around, and he's scary looking, and he goes around looking for any of the children that he could deceive and capture and then hide in the bottom of the dungeon. So I'm going to have you watch this next clip, but I want you to look out for this is how the enemy works. In the film, the kidnapper uses things that are going to appeal to a child, which is ice cream, lollipops, candy, chocolate. But watch how he deceives them with things that they like and then how he captures them, because it's the same thing that the enemy does to us. So check this out.
Children, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I've lots of lovely goodies for you.
Jeremy mustn't.
Lollipops. And all free today. Ice cream. Treacle tarts.
Treacle tarts. And ice cream. And all free.
Come along, kitty winkies.
Come on. But Jeremy, Trudy said we mustn't. We just need to get Trudy some as well. Come on. Mr. Man!
Kinder, come by!
Hey, wait! Wait!
Come along, my little dears, my little mice. Come to me. What will it be? Ice cream?
Yes, ice cream! Please,
chocolate?
Yes,
It's all inside. Come along, my little dears. Inside, not a penny. Go inside, my little dears.
Wow, I'm frightened right now. I'm shaking. Are you? That was a scary scene. That guy is still scary 50 years later, 40 years later. That guy still terrifies me. But this, my friends, is a great example, a great illustration of how the enemy works in our life. The enemy always can masquerade as an angel of light. It says in 2 Corinthians 2:14 that he masquerades as an angel of light. And so sometimes evil, it doesn't come out looking straight evil. It's that wife that looks better than your wife, or that husband that looks better than your husband, or it's that business deal that looks too good to resist, or it's that revenge you can't wait to take. It always looks like something that's going to appeal to your flesh. It never necessarily looks like straight evil, but the enemy's job is always to deceive you with something of the flesh that draws you in, and then just like in that clip you saw, once he gets you in, then they take down the facade of the stagecoach that looks like this carnival and circus, and then you realize you were in a dungeon. So most of the things that destroy us are things that start off benign. They look very enticing to us, to our flesh, and we walk into those things, and then the enemy's going to take us out. So we have to be vigilant. We have to be alert. We have to be wise to the tactics of the enemy. And I'm going to read you a few scriptures that talk about these things. In 1 Peter 5, 8 through 9, it says this, "Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith." And James 4:7 says this, "Submit yourselves to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you." So twice we hear the word resist. It's about resisting that temptation to go down that road. Charles Spurgeon, the English Baptist preacher, said this, "When faced with two evils, choose neither. And then C.S. Lewis put it this way: there is no neutral ground in the universe. Every square inch, every split second is claimed by God and counterclaimed by Satan. So that's it, my friends. Be on the lookout for the creepy kidnapper. Be on the lookout for the ice cream, lollipops, chocolate, and those words that we all love to hear. All free today. If it sounds too good to be true, it's because it is. I'm Zoro. Have a great day and keep your heart guarded.